My twin flame babies, I hope all is well with you guys. Thank you guys so much for the continuing love and support of the channel, guys. And if you have not already, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So let's get into the things, guys. Let's get the spiritual messages for you guys at this time. Let's get the messages. All right, so the first card out is there's so much more to you than you think. So if you guys have been in maybe solitude, or there's a moment of enlightenment that you've been getting, like an epiphany moment. Some of you guys haven't gotten it yet, but it's coming. And I feel like this is part of your life's purpose, okay? We also have be like your spirit guide, which is just following the energy. Your spirit guide connects with you guys through feelings and emotions and through your intuition. So when something is put on your spirit to just move in a certain direction, that's your spirit team taking that personal time out to send you messages to let you know, listen, it's time to move from here to there. And a lot of the times we may ask that message, or we don't get it, or sometimes it's just we skip over it because we're operating out of fear or ego, because we need to feel like we're in control of something in order to move towards the next thing. And it's just the energy. You just have to allow things to just flow. All right. You also have be the best version of yourself and start today. Doesn't matter what happened in the past. It doesn't matter what your person did in the past. What are you going to do with the timing, the new timing, you guys are on a different shift. You're on a different timeline. And you have to be the best version of yourself to keep up with this shift. Because this new shift that you guys are stepping into is going to require you to be the best version of you. All right. You also have the first step is taken. You have asked for help. Some of you guys have prayed. Or this is your message to God, please tell me what I need to do, or show me what I need to do to keep up with this new timeline, so that I don't feel overwhelmed. I can walk it like I talk it. I can talk it and I can walk it and I can do it. You know, I can do this. And then you also have, it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. I feel like there's some sort of cycle that you guys have definitely closed out. And this is your opportunity to just live and do what makes you happy. Bottom of the deck, happiness is freedom from fear. And, you know, we talked about that. So those are you guys' spiritual messages. So let's get into the connection. Let's see what's going on with the connection. Let's go straight in with the tarot. And we can dissect it with some of the oracle. But let's go straight into the tarot and see what's going on in the energy. The Three of Swords is here in the reverse. Okay. The Lovers in the dang, I was about to say the Lovers in the reverse. Okay. The reason why I channeled it like that. Okay, in the King of Cups. And I just said it. The World card. Cycles have closed. A cycle has closed. And I feel like there is some sort of ending. And, you know, endings always create opportunities for rebirths and for opportunities to start life anew. With the World card here, the Seven of Swords is here. The Seven of Swords is a representation of sneaky behavior, deception, but I feel like this has a whole lot to do with someone in this energy not wanting to see certain people for who they truly are, because sometimes the people that we don't want to look at as a dark spirit or somebody who has demonic ties, and just, I'm hearing the word, this is somebody who's very coherent. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But we don't like to look at the people that we love in that way. But you guys have moved so good on this energy. You've moved up so much in the energy that the more you ascend, the more enlightened you become, and the more you're going to be able to see how your light is going to expose people's dark intentions, their reasoning for doing certain things. So there is some sort of exposure here that has occurred. And I feel like you're going to see why you continued, or someone in this energy is starting to see why they continue to be in this repetitive cycle with something, even though I feel like this cycle has already closed. It's about how you move with the cycle closing. So it's like spiritually, this energy has been set free from the cycle, but they could physically still be stuck in this energy because they have not allowed their mental to graduate with where their spirit is trying to take them. So that's what this feels like right here. So let's get the situation. Let's dissect it. Let's get more in depth. What happened here? Settlement is here. Within 6 months is here. Gossip is here. Alien is here. Wish is here. And waves. And look, there's that denial. Something that they did not want to see. And it's something toxic, unhealthy. Their behavior, other people's behaviors. And for some of you guys, it could have took for something legal to take place for them to actually see somebody for who they are. So it definitely looks like there's a lot of chitter chatter going on in this energy. Can we get the energy around this gossip and the poison energy? The Temperance. Why's the Temperance here? The Nine of Swords. It's almost like whatever happened that was keeping them from seeing your light. There's something that happened in what something is. It's something that was said. For some of you guys, something could have been said about you that wasn't true in the past, and they could have took that, or they could have just followed their own ego and their own distorted truth and placed you in a position that made you appear to be like everybody else that they've met in their lives, whether that's toxic, unhealthy. It's almost like they try to put you in the category that you never were, but because this energy's truth was distorted, because they weren't seeing things clearly, everybody's energy appeared to be the same. And that goes back to what I was saying. Sometimes fear and ego are one of the things that make chosen people miss their mark, because they get so caught up in their own deception and their own control that they walk right past their earth angel. And you guys are this person's earth angel, and I feel like they've had that moment of enlightenment, because when they now that they're awakening and they're seeing things from a different angle, there's no comparison to you, because everything about you is so light and loving and balanced. The Temperance angel is somebody who is an energy of happiness and abundance and fairness and care and love. They see that now, based off of all the things that they've been taking themselves through, based off of their own ego and their own pride. So, you know, this is part of the journey. People have to go through things to discover the parts of themselves that they do not need, so that they can become the best version of themselves. And that's all the twin flame journey is. It's about revealing wounds that we don't want to deal with, facing our fears, changing things that we built a codependency on because it's been our way for a very long time. And all of that stuff is moving out. So there's a new way of living that's coming in between these two energies. And you guys have to embrace that with happiness versus fear, especially if you allow the past to always come in and distort your present, because one doesn't have anything to do with the other. Besides, your past is something that made you who you are today. And that's a positive thing, right? So there's a moment of enlightenment here. Now with the Three of Swords in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles energy is here. This energy is moving very slowly at this time because they're in a lot of regret. They're in a lot of regret at this time. And I feel like if it's something dealing with the family dynamic, I feel like somebody who they looked up to at some point, they're realizing that this person who they looked up to is not who they thought that they were. So now there's an identity crisis that has taken place. Family is very heavy here. For some of you guys, if this doesn't have anything to do with that, this could be this person knowing that they could have had a great family dynamic with you. And instead of them being committal or committing to the process or the journey, they chose to do things their own way, you know. And I definitely feel like they're in a lot of regret for not being what they were supposed to be. No strings are here. Yeah, they feeling like crap. And, you know, and for some of you guys, this is very specific. But I'm seeing here too that maybe they view family a certain type of way, but I feel like both family members have found out that they've been dealing with the same person because of this no strings attached tactic. It's not my man or my woman, you know, I do what I want to do type of thing. And they've found out that there's no strings here, and they've been coping. Some of you guys, could be a love child involved here. It's just a lot that's being revealed here. For some of you guys, some twins are going through endings here within family dynamics. The family tree, the head of the family trees are ascending and going to their next phase in life. And for some of you guys, your position is to take their position that they held in the family dynamic. So it's just a lot going on right now, and it's all part of the awakening here, okay? Anyway, let's move on. Now, with the Lover's card here, let's see what this is. The Hangman is here. I definitely feel like this energy tried to juggle you guys, though, at one point. Or they were going backwards and forward between you and someone else, and there were no strings. So that was their way of being okay with, like, I could do what I want to do. Like, I'm not in a relationship with either one of them, or whatever the case may be. And that didn't work out for them. So now it's almost like they're trying to figure out, where is this person? For some of you guys, they could have thought, because of a past experience that they had when someone juggling them and someone else, that they assumed that you were doing the same thing. And they're starting to see that you're not like that. You're not anything like those people. So, you know, it's like they're trying to figure out what they need to do. They're a bit uneasy here at this time because of the quietness that's in this situation. So there's a lot of distance here in this connection, and they can feel that. I feel like this person just doesn't know where you guys are at this time. But with the firestorm here, the trap is here, the shady and the rejection card and the block, it was all part of the plan. I feel like whatever this person had to go out there and do on their journey, I just feel like God just didn't want you guys to be a part of it, because it would have only served as a distraction while you were on your own spiritual journey. And that's why communication was blocked or pushed out or whatever the case may be. But anyway, with the King of Cups energy here, it does feel like this person has a sense of direction. They may have chosen you. And I feel like they've gotten backstabbed and betrayed for being a player. Like, I feel like a player energy has definitely just hit rock bottom. Everybody who they've chosen to just deal with certain things here, it's just like, nah. They're saying directly out of the energy that I miss you. And with the sexually transcendent disease card here, for some of you guys, they could have heard something about one of the people that they were dealing with, and they may be fearful that they've been exposed to something that this person could have been dealing with. They're also saying directly out of the energy that they're not going anywhere. They're also saying that I'm going to marry you one day. We also have obsessed and infatuated, entertaining other options, and moving on and dealing with family issues or drama. And it has a whole lot to do with them dealing with karmic energy. So I definitely feel like a karmic lover that maybe multiple people in their family dynamic have dealt with, and now they're starting to hear about what this person really does, and it's just doing a lot, y'all. So there's a lot of eye-opening experiences going on here, and it's a lot. So that's what I have, guys. Let me know what you think about the reading, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.